That was a pretty
That
good
was
ending.
a very good jam, man. Finally.
I am fairly happy with that intro jam for once in a while.
In a few months.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Hey guys, Chris here.
My name is Guillaume. Hope you're having a phenomenal Monday. We are live, obviously.
No shit.
We are. I'm gonna be honest. It feels good to have less gear to unpack than last week. Because
big yes.
after that Cyber Week live stream, those Cyber Week live streams, it felt like setting up for this one was a treat. So yeah, but we still have some cool stuff to talk about today. We finally have all three
Mighty Mini Monsters.
boutique and distribution, like the group sort of three mini Mighty Monsters.
The Bogner, the Diezel, and the Friedman. All three in the house, finally, at the same time.
You guys have heard the Friedman on here already. We played it during a live stream. But the other two was just kind of hard to get. So, oh my god, I'm seeing myself. Hate it.
Don't do that.
All right, I do
That's
have
not
the
good
comments here. Pooh Ninja is here. Hello. Pooh, Kel, Toy, Paul. Dugdale is here, obviously.
Hi, oh, nice.
Hope you're doing great. Alexandre, Melanie Meinhardt.
Oh.
Melanie is here. Marshall,
what a treat.
ESL 1H, Bjorn, massive mini monsters. Oh, that's
I wonder who wrote that. Oh, it was me.
Wait, how did you do that? I didn't see you do that. All right, well, hope you guys are doing great. We're going to talk about those three arms. There are a couple other gear news that we underlined for the week. A bunch of cool stuff. In a very unplanned and uncoordinated manner, a lot of Harley Benton stuff this week.
Well, I mean,
they did bring out a whole bunch of stuff.
A lot of stuff, yeah.
So we'll talk about that
but
as well.
But not only that.
No, of course. No, we've got other brands, other stuff. Where should we start?
Well, why not starting with the heads?
Yes.
The mighty
I'm going to start with the one that I was plugged in for that pre-intro. I'm
Which
going
was
into
the Bogner.
Yeah, exactly. Going into a mini board, but it wasn't, except for the flint, because I had some trem on. Otherwise, I was plugged into the amp, and it sounds...
Hey, Guillaume, would you mind putting the pedals somewhere we can actually see them as we planned with the big board?
Well, it's off. There's nothing on there. Also, you place the camera. I'm like, I can only do so much. I'm not good at multitasking, guys. It's really just the Strymon flint on. There is nothing else. Yeah. I can kind of move
strong.
it. Like
be strong.
Look at this
Hold
one.
It. Hold it.
There's a couple of pedals on there, but they're off. The lights are off. But the light inside is dead, but it's still working. Me too, pedal. Me too. Anyways, I just had the flint on and I'm plugged into the Bogner Ecstasy, very low gain.
Yeah. Once you're done, I'll try to give it some higher gain humbucker love.
Yes. You go, Tweak.
I'm a Tweak.
Do you want me to play clean still?
Yeah. For a Strat bridge pickup?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good. Okay.
I'm kind of
okay.
happy with that. Like
Okay.
again, I had to take the tone knob down. Obviously, this is a Strat bridge pickup, so it is
Yeah.
a bit pokey in like amps that do push treble in this manner. But
You heard him? Okay.
it's
No,
the,
no, it's
it's
all
the
right, it's
guitar
all right,
and
it's
amp
all right.
combination. It's got nothing to do with the fact that it's a Strat. You
No.
know, depending on the
No.
amp, it changes everything. Anyways, this is super good. I think. I haven't tried the Diezel yet, but out of the Friedman, Bogner is.
Well, it's more
like
our kind of tone, right? Because with
more
Friedman, you
I
really
like.
want to go for that hot-rodded, high-gainy kind of British tone. And we dig a little less gain too. So the
Yeah.
Bogner is, okay.
Oh, Paul couldn't stay, so hope it's a great stream. Thank you so much for chipping in still, and we'll talk soon. Stanislav is here. Hi there, hi there, y'all. Hi there, Stan. What's up? Hope you're great. Marshall sound, somewhat. I don't know if that was about the Bogner. That was the Bogner. It
probably.
had that kind of. The gain structure was definitely based off of a Marshall, but it's not that.
I mean, honestly, both the Friedman and the Bogner, the original amps,
course,
are
that's how they
very
got
much
there.
British amp
Yeah.
inspired. Let's put it this way.
There
Both
is-
sound very different than like a JCM or whatever,
Yeah.
but they are like based on that kind of creamy, thick, and tight British kind of high gain tone.
Yes, what he said. Kana is
Maybe.
here as well. Greetings, y'all. Greetings, man. How are you doing? Let it all out. All right.
Okay.
Let's let it all out.
Wait.
You're not allowed.
Slash.
You're not allowed.
This
Can
one's
they
for
can
you.
they block the stream? Like, can YouTube decide that this is not okay? I don't know. I guess it needs more. than
What
that.
if I play it in the wrong key?
Think only afterwards.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
well,
he's
I'm
half
risking it.
He's half a step down anyway, so you're off.
I'll go 2 more steps down. Also, want to give me some more gain if it's all right. Okay, sorry, whatever that was.
That was good. That was good. No, it was. It really
Thank
was.
you.
There was a
No,
mishap.
it's really good.
It's really good. I didn't see it first. There's a gain plus nub. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
switched
yeah,
halfway
yeah.
through.
I
This
kinda
is-
felt it.
I mean, it is based on the ecstasy. I mean, it is technically the ecstasy.
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
But yeah, so you got gain on tap. I am going to turn them on and off though because
Yeah,
well, there's
some
no,
noise. Yeah.
I'm not gonna break the tubes first, and also noise. Oh.
And by the way, in case you're wondering, we will go through the other two as well, obviously, and then just grab a guitar and maybe do some sort of a comparison, I guess.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
many watts is one of the questions?
A million?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Or is that on me?
What do you
It's
mean?
30 watts.
Yeah, I think 30 or 40.
Yeah.
I cannot tell for sure.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's
Oh, thank
30
you.
watts. Yeah.
I was about to ask everyone in the chat if they could confirm
co-
that, but our Phil is more clever than me.
I mean, we knew that. Everyone
That's
knew
not a
that.
surprise, right?
Cover Me is asking about the prices. What prices are we looking at, Phil? Since you did your homework and we didn't. Impress me. Hit me.
300. Or I think 299 or something.
Yeah.
Period? That's it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, around 300. Cool.
I'm guessing there's
What's
gonna
up,
be
guys?
a few euros difference between the three, but not a lot because they're
Yeah.
similar and the distributor is the same. So I guess they will go for very similar.
Roughly the price
300.
that you would pay if you were to buy the overdrive pedal from either the Ecstasy, the Diezel VH4 is even more expensive than the amp, I think, and the Friedman BOD
Deluxe
is about right.
The only pedal that's a bit cheaper than the amp version, the mini amp version, is the
Ecstasy.
Bogner,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't do the double-sided thingy anymore
That's
somehow,
true.
but they do the red and the blue, and those are a bit under the amps, the mini amps price. But the other two, like the Diezel pedal and the BOD Deluxe.
I've seen the little Joyo Amos in the same category, or are these? Sorry, butchered that. Are these in a similar same category or different? Was a duck? I would say they're in a similar category, definitely.
Yeah.
You do all the Joyo stuff is hybrid though. You do get a preamp tube.
I don't know about that.
I thought they were.
I think it's an analog preamp and probably a Class D, whatever.
Oh, okay,
kind
okay. I'm not sure. Sound-wise, though, yeah, they're relatively. I mean, if you get, the British voiced Joyo or the MB voiced Joyo, and like you could get like in that ballpark. And in terms of wattage, the Joyo are 20 watts, but they're the loudest 20 watts I've ever
Crazy
heard.
loud, yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, these two don't.
Oh yeah,
These
no,
are
that's
quiet.
gig level. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's absolutely fine. The Joyo are less powerful on paper, but I wouldn't mind that, honestly.
It doesn't really translate on dBs.
No, it really doesn't.
Just barely.
So yeah, they are in the same category, I would say. While it is here as well. Hello, I thought it was 6 p.m. Thanks for the notification bell. Yeah, YouTube's doing that sometimes. Bonjour, messieurs.
So the
Bonjour,
wrong time, or
yeah,
what? Oh.
either the wrong time or maybe we have been sort of responsible for that because we've changed the times a whole bunch.
Yes.
Depending on the week, on the day, on the weather, we still have to go home afterwards.
Depending on the amount of coffee we had beforehand. No.
Exactly.
We are testing out times to figure out which kind of suits most of you guys best.
Yeah.
And it's tricky because we have viewers, luckily, from all over the world. And to match someone's, day in the US or Canada or South America and Japan and then somewhere in the Mideast, whatever, it's hard. But we're working on it.
Kana is saying we should start a petition to push Buticam distribution to start making Tone King and Morgan mini amps. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. If you start that petition, send it over on Facebook. Just let me know. Hit me up because I do want that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
It's forbidden. Yes. He played one of the forbidden riffs. Cheers, guys. Thanks for the answer. No worries. Was a duck. That's the coolest name, by the way. What is a good amp for the rehearsal room that is not too loud but still has a great sound? From Melanie. I would like to ask you if there's a drummer in your rehearsal room, because that's going to make a difference. If you don't have a drum, this is so hard to focus with that. Oh my god, I hate you. If you're talking about a rehearsal room in a band situation with a drummer, let us know, and then we'll be able to adapt the wattage in consequence. We have a drummer in the room as well, so he'll be able to tell us what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. That's going to be a massive improvement, and we'll definitely use the fact that we can use a bass rig in a guitar video, a drummer with a drum kit and everything, because that changes everything. And
Absolutely.
that's what really matters actually when you choose gear, which will work best for your kind of playing, your kind of tone in a band mix. Because whether you're just recording that music alone and use like a programmed drums or whatever, or like an actual band and you have a rehearsal or a gig, you do want to know how that tube screamer, how that whatever boss pedal, how that amp or guitar will sound. So I'm super hyped about that, I'm sure.
Well, I am psyched.
He's
too.
not.
I just didn't look psyched. Melanie said,
No, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, there is one. Okay, there is a drummer. That makes things complicated. That's what drummers do.
Right, Lucas? We have to be really careful. We have a bass player, a trombone player, a keyboard player, a drummer.
We literally cannot insult anyone anymore. This is the times we live in.
This is reality.
Putin just said, time is an illusion, it's always now. Yes, absolutely agree. So there is a drummer. Okay, well.
Let me do that and you do that.
Yeah, yeah. The old switcheroo. Okay, there are two things to keep in mind if you're looking for a practice amp in a band context. You can get away with small amps, say 20 or 30 watts. I'm talking either tube or solid state, whichever. If you're not too regarding on headroom, if you want to have a clean sound that's going to... a clean sound that is louder than your drummer, then you're going to have to take that into consideration, because to stay clean at a high level, you need an amp that has more power, like inherently, you know. So
more power than what you want to get from it. Because
exactly.
as soon as you're getting close to its limit,
it's going to distort somehow. Yeah.
Whether it's transistor or whatever tube amp probably distorts nicer, but not always. So if you want to keep it clean, as Guillaume told, just go over, like with the power of the amp, over of what you want from that thing.
Yeah. If you want, so this is again very little to go on. If you want to put more info in the chat, would gladly specify. But I'd say if you start looking at, for example, transistor combo, something that's kind of budget friendly, look at 50-ish watts, between 30 and... I don't know. I've seen like the Katana, for example, do it because it's solid state as well, so the clean won't like crunch too much. Yeah. But I'd say start there with a drummer. That's the minimum, I would say. If you're just in for like black metal or like heavy stuff and it's only going to be high gain, one of those, the Joyo, like you can go down in the wattage because you don't need to stay clean at high volumes.
Then again, if you're the only guitar player in that band, that's going to work. As soon as you have another one,
that's true as well.
You will need 400 tube watts.
Yeah.
Because, no, seriously, Lucas is laughing. He's a drummer. He knows what I'm talking about. The drummer is stupidly loud, always, especially the snare. That's the thing. But that's something you can expect, right? So if you match the volume with your guitar rig, you're fine. But as soon as another guitar player will come, he will also want to match that volume, and all of a sudden both of you are exactly the same loud, and then everyone wants to be just a bit louder, and this race begins, and that's madness. And from that point on, 20 watts will never be enough, because if they have like a 30, 40 watt tube head, it's gonna eat you up. And
so what you need is an old school Marshall Major, 200 watt head, and you need a team of 4 people to carry the whole rig, is what we're saying right now.
No, we just have to, you have to agree on someone in the band who will slap that guitar player on the backside of his head, who starts to, rise the volume.
Like
that will help
back
probably.
Of the back of the hand kind of a thing.
Nope. No. Stay where you are.
Don't sleep on the
Just kidding.
Next
Don't
Tone.
slap anyone.
Don't sleep on the Boss Next Tone stuff. They're really nice amps. Absolutely agree.
Yes.
Like all of these, honestly, whether it's the Next Tone, the Blues.
Those.
Yeah.
Blues Cube.
Blues Cube.
Yeah.
Phenomenal as well. Like all of these small solid state sort of modeling, modeling amps are incredible, and they will work in a band context, given that you know what you're going into regarding the headroom. That's going to be your main concern, I would say. Again, because of drummers. So just buy easy drummer. It's just you can.
Don't worry. If it's not the drummer, it's the bass player. Always.
True. Because they're also horrible. If it just takes us off the air, we're done. We can go home as well.
A bass player is in control of everything today, so just keep that in mind.
For band practice and gigs, I'd recommend the PRS MT15. That's a good shout, Nike. Sorry, Nike. Nike? No, it's an N. Nike. I'm sorry, no idea. But really good shout. It is also an incredibly loud 15 watts.
It's all tube, so it's going to be more than the equivalent in transistor power.
But that amp clean above a drummer, a bass player, and another guitar player.
Never tried it though. Never tried it.
Have
you tried it?
I'm not sure.
It's super clean.
Yeah, it's super clean, but at that volume, you're basically maxing out the 15 watts. So I'm not sure. It's worth trying, definitely. And it's a great amp if you're looking for like gain structure.
Phil, write it on the list. of videos to shoot in the new studio soon.
Yeah.
Testing out all small wattage, like lower wattage amps with full band stuff.
All right, I'm gonna read some more
Noted.
questions and prepare myself. Sorry, Phil, go. Noted, you said? Or like, okay? Or like...
Okay or no okay?
I said that I noted it.
Oh, noted it. Thank you.
Noted
Thank you
it.
for noting it. Noting it. Can you play the
Yes,
thingy?
yes, please.
Do you want me to dial you in?
Can you just first turn it on?
Yeah, but...
I feel like this.
we haven't played it, this one yet.
No, never ever. I hope I did. Okay. Deep.
Yeah.
That's gain, yeah. Shouldn't be doing that. I'm
Why
not doing
did you
justice
go?
to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I did... It's kind of hard to dial in with your head above the
Yeah.
amp.
Yeah.
Sounded all right.
It has a nice character. It has the Diezel that mid range.
You're
What
not buying that amp to play country.
No.
You know what you're going in for.
Yeah,
Because like
absolutely.
even with the gain at like 10 to 11 o'clock, that's already
Yeah.
brutal.
The only thing I would do with this amp and with most high gain amps anyhow is try to dial in the EQ the way I like it,
Yeah.
which would be way more low end on this
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
for
yeah.
example. Like make it a bit more, punchy, and
I
then
know, I did
go
a bad
back
job.
with the gain.
Just say it. Tell them.
No. And because of more low end, it will become a bit more unfocused, a bit muddier. I would go back with the gain and put something like the BB preamp exotic effects, which
Yeah.
you have on the board anyhow,
Yeah.
like a mid-pushy kind of nice low gain overdrive in front of it to get more gain and tighten up.
Yeah.
Can we try that?
Yeah, of course.
I would try to dial it in where I like it, and then you do whatever is necessary with the pedal.
Yeah, it's not on the right board. Yeah, okay.
Is it not? Are we not running through that? I think. I
Oh
am.
yeah, you took my
I am.
cable.
Yeah,
You took my
yeah,
cable.
of course I did. Now I'm digging it.
It's got
That's
It's
awesome.
got
Yeah.
the bite.
It's just something about these overdrives.
Will it chug coffee with Grace? Yes. That's 100% what that was.
The only difference is that I cannot chug.
You
But,
could. That was some really good chugging, man.
Thank you.
It really,
Yeah,
it really was.
Fun fact, so many people, like I've read these kind of comments and heard these kind of like forum, comments and
Yeah.
everything. Like, those high gain amps.
Forums.
It always
Hello, 2003 would like his words back. Yes.
No, like over the years.
Yeah,
Like all those high gain amps that cannot do a super tight chug without any pedal in front of it are just not good and just throw it away and blah blah blah. Get a proper amp. It's all the new amps that are super high gain, super expensive, blah blah blah. Whether it's whatever the newest Revs or Friedmans or Bogners, Diesels, like the really expensive ones, they will incorporate some kind of boost that does this kind of job.
Yeah, of course.
But there are so many great amps like the Rectifier series, like all the older PVs and all those amps that just benefit so clearly from like a very low gain, mid pushy kind of volume boost in front of it. And it's not a weakness, it's just a thing.
No, 100%.
It just sounds magical. And
100%.
I barely know any high gain players, like actual really good high gain players, who don't put a pedal in front of it or don't bring out a signature amp that has a pedal built in.
But even when you don't talk about like metalheads, you know, you look at the FET input on a Dumble.
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing. It's basically like a small solid state analog
push
in front of your tube amp. It's the same thing.
And it's exactly the same thing what we do with pedals all the time. We just have a drive pedal as the last one instead of having a driven amp.
Yeah.
And then we put other pedals in front of it. And it's almost always the most natural, tightest, nicest, most controlled gain tone. Well, not for everyone probably, but we do dig it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nike, so I'm guessing, because you said it correctly, name, but I said it like 7 times. So if I didn't pick the right one this time, I'm sorry. Use the PRS MT15 with the clean channel in a band practice with a little compression, and it was just enough. But true, you'd have to turn the clean volume almost all the way up. Cheers, guys. Cool. That's really, really good info.
Yeah. Also probably, sorry.
No, go.
Also probably different, depends on the guitar, the pickups, if you split those coils or if it's a single coil or a humbucker with different outputs. You can drive an amp faster with hotter pickups, obviously. So that's
Wally is screaming, yes! So you enjoyed the Diezel, I'm guessing. It is definitely your more your ballpark. Although he's while it's clean stuff, like on his YouTube channel, like clean. You're doing good, buddy. You're doing good.
Definitely.
Tightening your tone, yes, poo. Am I?
You want to play the last one, the Friedman?
Yeah, definitely. Can you plug me in? I'm just.
Totally.
Okay, do you want me to hold that? Do I need to? I don't want to. Someone said time to open up the Strat. I don't know if you mean physically or just like emotionally.
Phil, can you get the song?
I don't think I'm ready for either. Can I say, Guillaume, show us some P90 love, man? Yeah, we don't have P90 here today.
Well, we do. Off cam, but we do.
No, we don't. I'll bring my Epiphone next time, and I'll give some P90. Rev rules. Yes, it does. I'd love to see a video of you trying 0-watt amps.
What?
DSM Humboldt, simplify all the Strymon. Yeah, okay, I get it. Like, yeah, okay. The the Iridium. That kind of stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool. And someone was mentioning before, I think, something about FR cabs. Oh yeah, Peter 6-string was saying stereo FR multi effects like Nux or the Harley Benton ones. Oh, we'll talk about that afterwards. We have some new stuff. Comparison. That's definitely a cool thing. And these FR cabs we could use with something like the Strymon Iridium as well, and all of that stuff. And someone backed up on that idea as well. They're really intrigued. What's up, docs? Yeah, that was I'd like to.
My only issue with FR like full frequency, full range cabs in a video is like. Would you mic it with guitar mics? Would you mic it with a condenser mic? Would you mic it with a room mic or a combination of all of them? Timu?
Yeah. That's
How would we go on about it? Because if we do a video on something, it should have a very real sounding sound. Otherwise, it's pointless, right?
It's true. 'Cause
we have to test it.
Yeah. Because it's pretty much like miking a PA cab. It's like.
That's it.
You can, but tricky.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But I'm not saying no. Let's put that out. I just have to have a go with the guys and figure out how to make that sound enough true to its actual sound that it makes any sense to make a video like that. But because that's something I'm really picky about, like the whole crew here, is that just for the sake of making a video on something that will not represent what we are experiencing in the room, not really interested in doing that because it doesn't help you guys, and it's like
tricky. No, but maybe just trying to find like the most neutral way of doing it, and maybe just comparing the FR response compared to if you were taking a DI from the unit, you know, like just coming out straight of the Iridium or whatnot into the interface, comparing that with like a
mic,
good like whatever we end up using as mics on the cab. It could be cool.
Yeah.
Walid, thank you very beaucoup.
Thank you very beaucoup.
Very de rien. Bald spot detected. I don't know if that was you or me, but yeah, when my hair's dirty, it shows. For sure. It's been a long day, guys. Bald and bankrupt. Yes, that's definitely me this time.
No, you're the bankrupt, I'm the bald. Okay, you want to play the Friedman?
Yeah. Do you want to say something? Or?
No, I'm just waiting for you to check. Every single time I have a guitar that chugs, I am unable to play anything. Anything! The riff. I think it's forbidden as well. Just like...
Oh no, he went there. So that was the Friedman with the BB preamp, exotic.
Yep.
BB preamp from like middle. Like when the tone changed and it become again gainier and tighter, that's where...
I can give you the AB if you guys want. This is without the BB. AB with the BB. Without... With.
Oh yeah.
It does the thing.
Pedals and gainy amps.
It does the thing. It's cool, but it sounds a bit dull. Just my thoughts though, from Kaltoy.
Yes. The problem is, as soon as I dial in more treble, it doesn't give that higher, like upper mid-range kind of nice, tubey kind of treble, like presence. It does the fizzy thing.
Yeah.
And
I think in the room it's gonna feel a little bit different. Like I wasn't feeling like it was dull. It was like still very enjoyable to play. But that's definitely, I think, the limit of a 290 or like 300 euro solid state amp, is that there's a point where you can only expect so much. It's just like if you do the push clean sort of low crunch, like you can't expect the same amount of like harmonic richness than you'd have with a tube head. There's a point where you kind of have to adjust your expectations, I think. But it's still like
it's very enjoyable tone,
Yeah.
and especially if you go low with that, like whispering low.
Yeah.
It will sound probably way better than if you had the original one for whatever €3,500
For sure.
at that
100%.
volume.
Yeah.
Because that's always a struggle if you're practicing at speech volume or lower than speech
Yeah,
volume.
that's going to be way better in your bedroom or
Yeah.
in like anything under, playing with a drummer in a big room. Because like the big ones, even at gigging levels, like if you want the best out of them, they need to be really loud and louder than you could use them like in most contexts.
Yeah.
That.
This is my
That's the
my rep. I brought it in for a reason. You'll know about it soon enough if you subscribe to the channel, because the video is coming up very soon.
Yes.
This is a 40-watt tube head, and I have my gigging volume on the clean channel is here. I'm not sure if you can see this, if we can zoom in or show it. I think we can. This is the master volume for the clean channel, and this is where I have it all the time. This is 110 dB.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And if you go up, everyone will fire you from your band. and if I go lower, it just sounds almost as loud, and then all of a sudden the sound just disappears. Even if I go down to 7 watts, which is something I do not like doing because you lose that bigness of the tone. It sounds nice, but there's a difference, and I don't want to, give up anything from tone quality. It's the same thing. It's almost as loud. It's just a bit quieter. So tube amps and volume, as told. That's where these tiny heads really, really shine.
100%.
You can just dial in the volume however you want, especially at lower volumes. They just sound nice and big. Yeah.
Sean is saying this is just the live premiere of a recorded video, right? No, it
Of course,
seems live.
of course.
Cool. Hi. I'm sure you're saying that because our sound quality is impeccable. And for that, you have to thank the team because they're doing an incredible job. But no, we are live. This is live. Harley Benton DNA FX Git Pro. Please show us the sound I want to order. Well, Joy of Music, it's not going to happen today. But we are going to talk about the, because it's part of the new releases from the past week, I think.
Yeah.
It was just last week.
And I might have some additional personal
input.
Things to say about it.
Chris is privileged. He's friends with the right people, so he gets to try out stuff. I get to try
More
it.
about that later. More about that later.
Get to try it whenever it's in stock, and you guys stop buying them. So rarely. But I'd recommend definitely checking the Harley Benton guitar channel. They have a YouTube channel. It's really cool, and Bene is a really good player, and I'm sure there's going to be a ton of videos demoing this unit on guitar, on bass, on everything, and we'll probably end up using it here as well. We've done quite a bunch of multi-effect sort of shootouts and comparisons, so it'll probably end up here.
How far in are we? Oh, I think it's.
It's 7.
We
Yeah,
have
we
still
haven't.
time.
You know what? Let's use your absolutely beautiful question to transition into the DNA
really?
FX guitar.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we do the comparison later. Okay. Cool.
Well,
cool.
I mean,
I'm fine.
they've heard all three. They're all different, but they're all good. Trust us. Well, it's just that, I mean, we can always play a little bit more afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
I'm missing the dB meter. It's there.
It's here.
It's not.
It's
is
hiding
it in
behind
front?
me.
Lucas, can you?
I'm sure we have that cam which shows it, right?
It's here.
That cam? How are you? Yeah.
Guillaume, want to hear a great riff on your Strat. Can you play Stairway to Heaven unplugged real quick?
Wait, I need to.
Yeah. Get on the middle. Yeah. That's for you, Joseph. And
Just wanted to make sure that copyright issues are not gonna be existent.
forbidden again.
Hey, I played it with A major, so that's enough wrong not to be that song anymore.
Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much does one of those mini amps weigh?
Oh.
About.
They don't have a handlebar. We
They
have a.
don't need a handlebar.
Can we hang them on our hanger thing?
Do we have the hanger thingy?
We definitely do.
Oh, I don't know. We have a hanger thingy that we can hang stuff.
But without a hanger, it's not gonna hang.
That can
Oh.
work. I'm sure that can work.
Does it? No. Wait.
Like that?
But this way.
Yeah.
Wait.
See, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Let it go.
Are you sure?
No. No, let's not do it. Let's not weigh these.
Because it's pulling forward.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about.
Guess.
I want to say.
Phil, you're checking it? Sweet.
Like a 1 point. I don't know. Like I'm thinking it's about 1 liter plastic bottle, like kind of water bottle kind of a thing. It's about the same resistance I'm getting here. Maybe I'm. You know what? I'm gonna say 1.5.
Okay. It's good. Wait.
He's good at weighing guitars,
Nah,
but he's
just
really
guitars.
bad with everything else.
This doesn't have a neck shape.
But
so
like guitars to the 10th, he's able to tell you to the 10th almost every time. It's freaky.
wait, my son just got
Don't
a
brag.
1 kilogram. My son just got a 1 kilogram weight,
Just
and I'm
look
like,
at the guy flexing there. Go back to your spot.
wait. Let's say 1.8.
You gotta be kidding me.
No
1.8?
way.
Is it 1.8?
You did not actually just guess that. Well, at least it says so, yeah.
Oh no, he's cheating then.
Diesel,
He's cheating.
1.8 kilograms.
Really? How much did I say? 1.5?
You said 1.5,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
not too far off. Okay, I'll give you that win. It's fine.
Good try,
I mean,
good
it's
try.
not really a useful skill in life to know.
I'd love to have different superpowers, but that's all I got.
Superpower. Yeah, so like nothing. It weighs nothing.
Yeah,
Just put it in your guitar gig bag and it's fine. Is a ton of feather heavier than a bag of rocks? Depends on the bag. If it's a 1 ton bag, then no. If it's not a 1 ton bag, it could be heavier, could be lighter. Who knows?
Let's talk about gear.
Yeah, so if you wanna like go onto the laptop computer screen, we do have the article from Gear News showing the Harley Benton DNA FX JIT.
JIT.
Yes.
Legit.
Is it GIF? Is it GIF? No one knows. Pro. I'm Team GIF, by the way. Just to put it out there.
Yeah.
So
JIT
you've
sounds
played
weird.
it. You've tried it.
Yeah.
Okay. How is it compared to the smaller version?
I didn't get to compare them like direct.
Sound-wise, yeah.
Maybe,
Okay.
but I remember playing the smaller a couple of times, and I always liked it. Like it was always ridiculous how much you can get out of it for the money,
We
for
had
sure.
some really good
Especially the amp tones, like all the IRs and the preamp stuff, and that sounds really good. The effects were like, good enough, but I wasn't like super hyped about those effects.
Again, expectations
Massive
at that price.
Massive jump.
With
It's
this
like
one,
all the effects.
Yeah.
For sure. Like this actually sounds like any pro level digital thingy, multi-effects thing. And it's easy to use it, touchscreen and whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't feel budget geary at all.
Yeah.
Like 0%.
I
I was very impressed, yeah.
I like the layout of it and the way because I've only seen like screenshots and like small recordings of the main menus, the main interfaces and everything. I love that on the outside it's getting closer to what Ampero's doing with the knobs.
Yeah.
But the sounds that were in the baby version, the regular DNA FX, for that money, that kind of money was just like, it was already ridiculous.
Yeah. What's interesting, this is the first one that's actually designed, as far as I know, for Harley Benton. It's not like something that's sort of similar to other products, and you get like, little tweaks here and there, and like a big difference here and there. It's like from zero, like from day one,
from the ground
it's designed to look the way it looks and sound the way it sounds, and all the effects and everything is like designed for the brand, which is
I know
which you can tell.
It doesn't really matter, but like aesthetically, I think it's already like such a massive jump.
Yeah, and the outputs. The
DNA
outputs, all
effects.
the dual XLR outs and the MIDI stuff and everything. It's like, it has all the bells and whistles people appreciate.
Oh, stereo return on the effects loop as well. That's sick.
Yeah.
2 more expression pedals. Yeah, no, this is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm sure we'll use it on the channel eventually.
Oh, yeah, sure. Whenever it fits a video idea, it will end up on this channel for sure.
Yeah. What about sound interfaces? It has a USB port. Can you?
Yeah, the USB B. Is that the B?
Yeah,
the
USB B.
The round, the square one.
Editor, full recording and full backups and firmware updates. So you can record directly with the USB cable.
Yeah. It acts like an audio
now.
interface
Yeah.
for your guitar.
Absolutely.
Dude, that's a good guitar. Oh. I
I love how surprised he is every time. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I bought it. That's why this is my guitar and my favorite guitar and my almost only guitar. All right, that was the DNA Effects Git, not JIT, because it's not guitar, it's guitar. So Git was the first novelty. Again, I think last week. There's also that we wanted to mention. Harley Benton weekend deal.
Yeah, the Goto ones,
Is
right?
it-
Yeah, the
Now that I
double
read
cuts.
that, I'm like, is the weekend over already? Because I had that open, but I didn't see weekend the first time I opened.
Well, whether it's
Let's,
over or not, those
wait.
are relatively new. These
wait.
came out a couple of weeks ago. I'm not.
Yeah,
100%
the
sure.
new Goto
version.
ones were a few weeks.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be a limited version. Not sure about it, but it's how I guess. I don't have like zero serious information on it,
Yeah.
but it's how I guess, because having those Goto parts for that money
Yeah.
on a guitar that's solid on its own anyhow.
Yeah. No, the Goto hardware is cool, and I love those colors.
Yeah.
Like the Daphne blue and Pelham blue is just like, even more so on SGs, like Pelham blue on an SG is just.
And there's a black one as well, and single cuts as well.
Yeah,
in this
that's true. Yeah, it's
Goto
on the
range.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah. But I know there's an electro-harmonics pedal,
Yes.
which is
There it is.
something I'm really
Let me,
looking forward to.
switch. I am super psyched about that too.
Why though?
Because of an artist that I. It's not that song. It's another song.
That's all I know. No, actually. No.
Yeah. Nope. Neither.
Ah, that one.
Do you even mayor, bro?
I'm into the new album. Sorry, I'm all in the '80s now.
Also, yes. Every album, really. Yeah. So the new Nano Qtron envelope filter, now smaller, funkier, and improved. That's cool, because that's one of those pedals that's always out of stock. If you want like the Qtron, whether it's the Qtron Plus or like the bigger versions, it's never there. It's never there. So I'm kind of happy
People
that
are
they're
hunting
bringing
these
like
down,
like a new, like small, probably more foldable as well version of that pedal, because it's such a cool filter.
Yeah.
It's such a great envelope filter. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to try it out. Also, the design is really nice. I like the new
it's
refreshed.
Comic-y kind of.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. See what that's like. And the latest news that we found and that we still haven't tried and I've just heard of is that new MXR Power 50 overdrive pedal, Tom Morello's signature.
Weehaw.
Do you guys know about that? I had no idea. It would sound
Why
better with the Strat. Why are you not plugged? I don't know. Just
Wait.
plug in.
No, good.
Do the
You do your thing. Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
Go
so
back to
Tom
the first
Morello
one.
is putting out a new pedal with MXR called the Power 50. It's an overdrive and it's based on its Marshall JCM 800 2205 head. And I think that was like the 90s sort of era. Oh yeah, and a PV 412 cab. Definitely 90s. There we go. And the cool thing about it is that apparently it also has send and return, so like a built-in loop on the overdrive, which is something that you almost never see. But that looks really cool. I'm very curious to try that. Like a Marshall and PV412 in a box. Are you gonna play it? Yeah, go for it.
I don't know. I haven't played this for 10 years.
No excuses.
Easily. song.
Sounds so cool.
Oh god, I was banging my head against
Yeah. Oh,
everything
yeah,
as a
yeah.
teen. Oh my god.
I remember discovering Rage Against the Machine and just losing it completely.
Still, my heart just.
That's the hard. I think they all do the try not to headbang challenge. Like I've seen that since Jared Dimes did it, and it was always like metal bands and whatnot. It's just, no, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Just put Rage Against the Machine on there.
Yeah.
It's just like I think it's physically impossible.
If you don't headbang on bomb track,
Yeah.
I would call
I
a
think my
doctor.
neck would just like snap under the tension of me like trying to keep it in place.
It's one of those
Done.
whiz bangs, like full
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's full like shoulders
Such
with it.
power. Oh my god.
So that's cool, and I really just heard about that today, and I'm actually excited to try it. Marshall in a box, and also just MXR in general.
A tally neck pickup in a box.
Yeah. So we were
Ain't
saying.
gonna happen. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
should be cool. And also, I'm curious to see like the kind of thing you could do with an effects loop built into an overdrive pedal. Like
You can do a lot with it. I mean.
yeah, but like put a second overdrive with also a loop where there's
EQ,
another
noise gate.
overdrive. Oh, noise gate is actually
Yeah,
good. I
yeah.
didn't even think about noise gate. I was like, I'm gonna put another overdrive in it, and then
Put a fuzz in there.
another.
Oh. Always.
Oh, but
Fuzz
that's
first.
gotta be killer, right? And also, like, if you put like a fuzz face type of thing, and you can just rock with the volume on 8, like
Yeah.
barely
Do that
affecting
thing,
that,
yeah,
circuit, you'd still get the main rhythm sound, and then bah! Explosion!
Boom.
Man in the box. yeah. That I'm sure that pedal does Alice in No, it doesn't. You need the Friedman.
Yeah.
JJ Junior. JJ Junior.
JJ Junior
Yeah.
is the.
Jerry Cantrell.
Oh yeah.
Cool. It's been almost 1 hour already.
Oh no way.
We have a bunch of other questions.
Can you find anything that's
Like
answerable?
I really like that comment with the switch. Did you see that?
Which one?
Alexis Guitars. Tom Morello is what inspired me to play guitar. He's also responsible for me breaking my guitar's toggle switch trying to imitate him.
That's true.
You're not alone, man.
That's a really good
Same
one.
here.
Yeah.
I actually tried to. I didn't have any chance of getting a kill switch guitar.
Yeah.
I also didn't have any Les Pauls or like toggle switch guitars. So
Yeah.
I was like trying to figure out like how can I don't know, modify a push pull to kill,
Yeah.
act as a kill switch and ruin so many parts.
I
But
thought he was
mean,
doing it with the volume knob at first. like when I first
It's
started
real fast.
learning it, I was. It's like
you broke your pinky, probably.
yeah, snapped a couple of fingers. Now I did break one switch in my life, and that was trying to play SRV, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because
Fair
I
enough.
was like in the neck position, and then
Bam.
it was gone.
Goodbye.
But yeah, I completely get that.
yeah. Oh,
Could we hear some clean tones with reverb from one of those amps?
Woo. Okay,
I
Bogner.
think we can.
Bogner is probably the best one for
Yeah,
clean.
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Do you want to flinticize?
Yeah, I'm gonna flinticize you. And
This
I'm
is gonna be the amp as clean as it gets with the tally, and the Strymon flint is set for which reverb? Plate.
Plate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plate
plate.
reverb.
very reasonable mix. Do you want cleaner?
I don't want cleaner, but I guess we should. Can you beefing it up a bit, like lows? Maybe some mids as well.
Yeah. Much bass as there is.
yeah, it's fine, and less gain if
Yeah.
it's possible. I'm not sure
Just
where
a
we are.
little bit
You
less.
can fool around with the variac.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like a
Yeah, yeah.
compression thing,
Keep
and try to make it as clean as possible and loud. Oh yes.
It doesn't like
do
it doesn't do completely clean. Like it's on. If I put it on 0, then it just.
It cuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it where it starts to sound
Yeah.
nice, and that's the cleanest you can get, I guess. Nice and sloppy. I mean, it sounds so good.
It sounds great, but like
Wow.
this is on one gain in the low gain mode, and you
Yeah.
still get like. It's definitely an amp, like it's a rollback kind
Yeah,
of amp.
yeah.
If you want more like cleaner than that.
In case you're wondering, I was most of the time at volume 10, and then I went back to around 8, 7-ish.
Yeah.
I have no numbers here, so I'm guessing, but this should be around like 75% of the volume, and then it cleaned up nice with singer coils.
Keltoy wants a Chris in a box, and I said, okay, that sounds strange. It doesn't. It doesn't. I also want one.
Can I come out now?
It's like Chris in a box. Joseph is saying that you're just a
As
phenomenal
soon as
player.
you, as long as you feed me, you know.
I
guess.
poke some holes in there, you know, in the box. In the box. It's a Chris.
I've lost it. You need to get me out of here.
PG. Right. Okay. Love it, loud Chris. Chicken licking. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed the loud Chris, loud kiss.
Does it actually say chicken licking or?
Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. Chicken licking. I love it. I think out of the three, the Bogner is my favorite. It's definitely the one that sits closer to my my taste, I would say. I mean, do you want to... I'll give you a second. Ishan is saying just bloom in the sound. Yeah, I think so too. There's definitely some of that. It's not... I think it's a little bit more versatile than the other two. Can you mute him? Just make sure. That's okay. So while Chris gathers his spirits back, Guitar Me, just what did I step into? Just watch the replay. It will not make any more sense than it does now because I still don't get it. But yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm just trying.
Thanks for keeping all this together.
Of course, you know me. That's what I do. Santa loves you. Chicken licking. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you're responsible for that. Yeah, I hope you know it.
Thank you for that laugh, man. Yeah, this is not very entertaining. So sorry.
Owen Kelly.
I'm over that. You know, that
Okay.
point where it's like.
Owen Kelly is saying, what music toys are you guys getting for Christmas, or do you hate getting music stuff for Christmas because you're getting it, you're around it all day? No, we love music toys. If you're trying to get a list from us, I'll send you a bunch of pedals that I still absolutely need, but like vitally need. There's a couple of amps on there as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for asking. We'll send you guys our list.
Actually, I have a guess. Sorry, I'm back. I have a guess. I had a guess moment today. A certain guitar.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it yet because you will see it.
It's coming in a
one
couple
day
weeks.
before Christmas, I guess. That week around. If you see the guitar.
Could be 2 days then. I think Christmas is a Friday.
Okay, Wednesday. Christmas week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right? 22, I guess. If my math is all wrong. If you see that video, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not your thing, but if you're like me and like these things, yeah. So that's something somewhat could definitely get me.
Yeah.
'Cause I
don't think that was really the question. He did say toys.
Toys. Well, it's
It's a toy.
Well,
It's a tool as well. It's
there
a
are
piece of art.
there are people who buy
also-
very expensive toys.
All right.
Yeah.
It's 20 past already, and Mike said, "Give us some medals, guys. Come on." Mike, I will oblige. Oblige.
Oblige.
Do you wanna play us out on some good old chugging?
Who?
I'll put you back in the.
Yeah, but then
I'm gonna put you back in the Diezel with the BB.
Oh yes, but I will drop this last ball.
Oh.
Because I'm old, you know.
All right, old school Chris back in the game.
I would drop that, but
Yeah,
Floyd,
I know. It's trickier. All right, I'll just do the switching, and then you can play us out.
Lost my tuner.
It's okay.
I had one. Somewhere. It's like when you're searching for your glasses. It's like, oh, where are my glasses? Oh, I have them on.
It was really cool
Guess
hanging
that's
out
why
with
they
you
sell
guys.
the white one.
What? The white one?
Yeah, the
That's why
white
they
quality
sell the
tuner.
white
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
'cause
You see that better? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the stage-friendly one. The one that's not so obvious that you forgot it on your headstock, which is not sexy. So don't do it.
Is Chris hinting a Mac Mole? No, but he also is. Like, it's one of the 25 guitars
Yeah.
that Chris has had a crush on lately. So don't worry. It's you'll have a bunch of options.
Yeah. I think I'll buy a pedal instead because that's not as expensive.
All right, I'm gonna turn you on, and then you can play
I'm not
us
sure
out.
if I think I am.
You are.
plugged
I
in,
just
yeah.
haven't turned on the amp. Let's just say goodbye to the people, to the good people of YouTube, before we do that.
Let me figure out something to play.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. It was a lot
Absolutely.
of fun. You had a ton of really cool questions. Melanie, you haven't got back to us with the amp, but I hope that it was somewhat useful what we said. If it was not, we'll try again next time. Walid, thank you so much for being here, man. Take good care of yourself. Same for you, Chicken Licking. Kana,
Thank you.
obviously. Guitar Me, Ishan. Thank you guys so much. Pooh, obviously. How could I not? But yeah, can you play Raw? Yeah, he's about to go and do that. Did you figure out something?
I don't know the last chord, but
That's
I'll play
fine.
something.
That's fine. Barely caught the stream, but thank you for the stream, Andre. Andre, I still think, I'm not sure if we've already answered that question. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys can also watch the replay if you want to catch up on that. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on Wednesday, on here,
Absolutely.
and in the
yeah.
comment section. Thank you so much. We
Bye-bye,
love
guys.
you. All right, you ready to shred? No, to chug. Chug. We said chug. All right.
Well,
Yeah. On it.
forbidden.